Hi, just a quick video today to have a look at some diminished scales and finger practice. Getting your fingers strong using this third and little finger, which is pretty difficult, so I found a way of using diminished scales which helps with this, and also it's musical. These can be used over altered chords and to create solos and things like that. So we're going to start off first with just the half step, whole step diminished scale in the key of G, which will start with a G here on your third fret, and then the G sharp with your second finger, then the A sharp to the B like that. So you got half step, and you miss a whole step, half step. Now that is the pattern which we'll be following for all of the G half step diminished scale. So what we do, we take this, we're going to take that exact same finger position, we're going to shift it up to the C sharp here. So you can see you're starting to go in the diagonal because I'm going to get to the G here, and the C sharp again, which is just the octave higher from the other. So you got this, up a fret and down the string, up a fret and down the string. So that is your G half step to whole step. So that's the first thing to have go on there. Okay, so remember keeping your thumb on the middle of the fretboard, or neck should I say here, so keeping the middle of the neck, getting your fingertips on with the string, so no flat fingers like this, everything over, keeping your fingers as close as you can to the neck. And you notice I still jump up, I don't try and fit that stretch in there, I move up, so I'm back, I'm into the C sharp spot there. Okay, so that's the first step. And the next part is the arpeggio of that, which is just moving in minor thirds from the G to the B flat to the C sharp to the E to the G to the B flat C sharp to the D. So that's just the diminished arpeggio. That's just using first finger to little finger and up a fret and the string, up a fret and the string, up a fret and the string. So I'm going to show you two patterns using those now. So on the arpeggio, so set on the G, there with your first finger on the G, so you know you're in the right position. You got your B flat with your little finger, so you go B flat, G, B flat, C sharp, B flat, C sharp, D, C sharp, D, G, D, G, A sharp. So you just follow the same pattern up again. You can keep going up in minor thirds, which is just 4 fret stretches. Okay, so that's that one. You can go backwards as well. Okay, so on the half step diminished, we have this scale. Now all kind of patterns we can do on this, but the one I like to do is similar to that. So first to the G to the minor third, then the minor third a step up, so to the G sharp. So you just, so that's all that is first, and then you're going to go to the third finger on the B flat, then you're into the next part. Okay, and you can come back. Okay, so that's another one, just getting these fingers and these fingers working together, especially this third and this little finger here. And then we have the other diminished scale, which starts with a whole step. So you got a whole step and then a half step, and then you notice, which is a pretty similar thing again, just starts a little differently. One. So it just starts differently, that one. Okay, so we'll go slowly with that. So there we are. So if you check out some of my lessons on altered chords which have altered compound intervals in there, so like say a B7 flat 9 or flat 13 sharp 11, you'll see that these actual patterns you can apply over those chords and they sound really great. But that's another lesson. This is just a little bit more about just using some scales just to get your fingers working a little bit, keeping your fingers close as you can to the frets, right up against the fret lines as well. So if you're playing a G on fret 3, get a cleaner sound if you're really touching on that G there at the fret line. Okay, and keeping as close as you can, like that. Okay, so I hope you got something out of that, and see you next time.